That leaves 7 people stuck back there. Somebody's trying to come back.
Timeline commences Thursday at the Grand Cinemas Bunbury with 6 big screens.
Looking for cheaper liquor? Come and get it at Candelo's. Candelo's tonight cheaper. Jim Beam Bourbon, $24.99. Amarula Cream, $21.99. Beer, wine and spirits. Candelo's are cheaper. Harley's RR range, $4.99. Seaview Champagne, $5.99. All wine, 13 to the dozen. Candelo's are cheaper. Woodstock and Cola, $9.99 a 6-pack. UDL's $9.99 a 6-pack. Hey, new draft blocks, $21.99. Bunbury, Jalora and Waterloo. Candelo's are cheaper.
Hello, Basil Zemplis updating 7 Sport. Veteran Essendon boss Kevin Sheedy has told the Bombers he'll coach at another club next season if he's not offered a new deal soon. Sheedy says he's not ready to retire. And a week away from his cricket return, Shane Warne has limbered up with a round of golf with Greg Norman. Good night.
Oh, guitar.
What? They're going away without me? They don't need me now, they've got the new car. Oh, plenty of storage space, but no room for me. They used to want to take me everywhere. Look at them, the way they're so precious with the sports wagon. I'm not good enough anymore. I'll show them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, goody da.
Premium light. Some drink it because they're responsible.
What?
Others just love the taste.
LG introduced DLP mirror technology to bring you a picture this real.
LG. Life's good.
It's Retrovision's massive summer sellout. 3 days only, too good to miss, one massive sellout. Prices have been slashed on our huge range of all the best brands. Hurry, don't miss Retrovision's massive summer sellout. Starts tomorrow.
We've got it!
Look, honey, it's our new little friend.
He's got a little mustache. Oh, that's so cute. Say something in Spanish.
Un pavo y me las pido.
$9 million jackpot this Thursday.
Hilary Duff is hot. With 3 hit singles. Hilary Duff, Metamorphosis, in store now.
Trimview Clearance Warehouse has the largest range of terracotta, glazed pots and tiles in the southwest. Terracotta pots, many styles and sizes, all priced to clear. $14.90, $79.95. Glazed pots, many styles and sizes to choose from. $19.95, $29.90, $49.90. There's a big range of tiles to clear. $13.95 a square metre. Living area floor tiles, all $16.95 a square metre. Clearance Warehouse, Strickland Street, Bunbury, open 7 days.
Looking for cheaper liquor? Come and get it at Candelo's. Candelo's are cheaper. Jim Beam, $24.99. Woodstock and Cola or UDL's $9.99 a 6-pack. And remember, all wines are 13 to the dozen. Bunbury, Jalora and Waterloo. Candelo's are cheaper.
1.8 litre 100 kilowatt VVTi engine, keyless entry, CD player, enough room to seat 5 people comfortably. Yet they still leave their favourite little dog behind.
It's unscripted and uncensored, which is why it's so damn good.
Just hang out and shoot celebrities.
All the goss as we uncover the real lives of Hollywood's hottest stars.
What's up?
Celebrities Uncensored. Thursday.
Well, you gotta admit, the Yank's a damn good shot with a long rifle.
Oh, sure, but you know, you give me a weapon like that, and I could beat him with my eyes shut.
After a fun-filled trip to Hawaii, you'd be chilled out, relaxed and stress-free until...
Mother read the ticket wrong. We gotta get out here in 15 minutes. Let's go, man. We gotta play the catch. Come on.
You look so cute when you're mad.
My wife and kids tomorrow. Then, where do you go to look like Kath and Kim? That 70s show.
I happen to know a few patients down at the hospital who would love a manicure. It's just gonna perk them right up when they come out of their comas.
That 70s show tomorrow.
Take your marks. Set.
The Westnet Indian Ocean Masters Games is a major international sporting event that will attract more than 3,500 athletes aged 25 years and older. The Games will comprise 29 individual and team sports hosted in Geraldton and surrounding districts from May 1 to 9, 2004. Visit www.iomg.com.au or call 9964 8999 for your registration brochure. Let the Games begin.
Like Australia, Africa is suffering the worst drought in living memory. But in Africa, millions are now facing famine. Oxfam Community Aid Abroad is working to find lasting solutions, but we need your help. 1800 034 034. 1800 034 034.
It's the Nissan Pulsar New Year clearance. And this time, the pricing department reckon they've done something. Our designers and engineers have given their all to improve the Nissan Pulsar. And now, for a limited time, we're giving you $1,000 of free fuel. But it's still from only $19,990 with air. So what has the pricing department done? Oh, they've made a sign. Terrific.
Look at this. They've gone to work and left all the blinds open. The sun's just let itself in and started partying all over the house. It's getting hot in here. They're all going to come home and they're going to put me on high and put the power bill up higher. How hard is it just to close the blinds in the morning?
For smart ways to save on your power bill this summer, visit our website or call Western Power.
Oi, son! Clear out!
Something very special is happening in Bunbury. Benson knows it. Colourful home restorations are popping up all over town. Everyone has a brand new kitchen. The bathrooms are fully renovated. Polished timber floors feature in many of the homes, and each home has a garden makeover, including a driveway and carport. Land is also available, with blocks priced from just $39,000. Call Pindan Realty today and take a fresh look at the Bunbury property market, as recommended by Benson.
Looking for cheaper liquor? Come and get it at Candelo's. Candelo's are cheaper. Jim Beam Bourbon, $24.99. Amarula Cream, $21.99. Beer, wine and spirits. Candelo's are cheaper. Hardy's RR range, $4.99. Seaview Champagne, $5.99. All wine, $13 to the dozen. Candelo's are cheaper. Woodstock and Cola, $9.99 a six-pack. UDL's $9.99 a six-pack. New draft blocks, $21.99. Bunbury, Jalore up and Waterloo. Candelo's are cheaper.
The big day has arrived.
You two getting married or something?
But what they didn't expect
West Coast. Say goodbye to Summer Bay.
is going to shatter their lives completely.
Kirsty! Kirsty!
Brand new Home and Away tomorrow.
Think innovation. Think convenience. Think flexibility. Think design. Think Power Station, the world's first modular cordless appliance system. Power Station transforms kitchen appliances from plug-in standalone units to an integrated station capable of operating 3 cordless appliances at once. Power Station also enhances kitchen safety by eliminating tangled cords and double adapters through the use of a single power point. Think Power Station. Think Harvey Norman. There's a store near you.
It's Retrovision's massive summer sellout. 3 days only, too good to miss, one massive sellout. Prices have been slashed on our huge range of all the best brands. Hurry, don't miss Retrovision's massive summer sellout. Starts tomorrow.
We've got it!
There's nothing more versatile than delicious TBC premium beef mince at just $5.99 a kilo. Succulent TBC yearling barbecue topside steak is a low $9.99 a kilo. TBC marinated chicken wings are perfectly priced at $3.99 a kilo. And talk about taste with this week's awesome gourmet special, Easy For Me cheesy beef and mustard lamb burgers, just $7.99 a kilo.
Easy for me, TBC.
Who's the strongest link for roof painting and re-roofing?
Paint West.
Who's the strongest link for roof painting and re-roofing?
Paint West.
Rush in now for deals at Paint West.
Property doesn't need to be a puzzle. Choosing Elders is choosing success.
It all comes together when you're with Elders.
Looking for cheaper liquor? Come and get it at Candelo's. Candelo's are cheaper. Jim Beam Bourbon, $24.99. Amarula Cream, $21.99. Beer, wine and spirits. Candelo's are cheaper. Hardy's RR range, $4.99. Seaview Champagne, $5.99. All wine, $13 to the dozen. Candelo's are cheaper. Woodstock and Cola, $9.99 a six-pack. UDL's $9.99 a six-pack. Emu Draft Blocks, $21.99. Bunbury, Jalora and Waterloo. Candelo's are cheaper.
Who has Australia's most fuel-efficient range of cars? And who has the four-wheel drive Terios at just $18,990 drive away? Terry Pittard Daihatsu.
She's stuck in an 80s time warp.
Don't be mean, but the mullet hairstyle. Want to get the scissors out. Look at the shoulder pads.
Catch a double dose of fashion's dynamic duo.
She needs to be rescued. That's gotta be a joke. Yes, go on.
What not to wear? Thursday and Friday.
Good evening. John Howard says his age should not be a factor when voters decide later this year if he should be returned to government. He's criticised Labor leader Mark Latham for making it an issue.
I think if you have to rely on the obvious that different people are born at different times to win an argument, then you don't have much substance.
Relations between Australia and Indonesia are again strained. Our northern neighbour has accused federal police of bugging their Canberra embassy. With the Queensland election just a few days away, Pauline Hanson has led a demonstration urging people to vote against the major parties. Arnott's is under pressure to take their new alcoholic biscuits off the market. And Kylie Minogue has launched an assault on the US market. She's up for a Grammy at the awards this weekend. That's the latest from the 7 Newsroom. Good night.
With its distinctive modern styling, effortless V6 performance and sumptuously appointed interior, the all-new Maxima is every inch the luxury car. But when you experience the drive, you'll realise.
Hello? What do you want?
I'll have a burger and fries, thanks. The all-new Maxima is luxury you can actually get into.
You can record times like this on your phone. You can save time shopping online from your fridge. You can work from home on your notebook. So you can sit back and enjoy life. LG. Life's good.
Introducing our latest gold standard, Panafin IB, from the makers of Panadol and Panadine. It targets pain right at its source. But unlike Nurofen tablets, Panafin IB can start to be absorbed faster, and it's made right here in Australia. Panafin IB. It all adds up to our latest gold standard in pain relief.
Introducing new Holden Adventurer. With V8 power and Holden's cross-track all-wheel drive system designed for any Australian road. Australia is Adventurer Island.
On Today Tonight, how young is too young?
They're reading more, they're hothousing them more.
Parents sending 4-year-olds to teaching clinics to beat the other kids.
His maths are so much better now.
Helping or harming.
Doing so well.
Today Tonight with Monica Koss.
Friday morning, 8:30. One of sport's greatest battles begins. Stepping up against Sweden's best, Leighton Hewitt and last year's Davis Cup hero Mark Philippoussis. Australia versus Sweden. Live Friday morning, the Davis Cup.
Live the dream with LG and Better Electrical. Don't dream about an overseas trip. Go one better and travel the world. Don't dream about a new car. Go one better with the car you've always wanted. And don't dream about a beach getaway. Go one better and buy your own beach house. $5 million up for grabs and thousands of instant prizes to win. Buy any LG product from Better Electrical and you can live the dream.
Hot Holden value. Save up to $3,500 on Rodeo. Like LX V6 cab chassis, now $19,990. The hottest value of summer. At Holden now.
It's Retrovision's massive summer sellout. 3 days only, too good to miss, one massive sellout. Prices have been slashed on our huge range of all the best brands. Hurry, don't miss Retrovision's massive summer sellout. Starts tomorrow.
We've got it! The West Australian. Good choice, good choice.
Buy the West Australian and you could be buying a brand new Holden. To enter, just collect any 6 tokens from inside the West Australian this week.
I can't budge on the price, but how about a couple of Redskins as a sweetener?
Nissan end-of-year sale continues, and here are some of the highlights. Single and dual cab DX 4x4 Navaras come with a massive 110 kilowatts, the most powerful turbo diesel in their class. And the highlight? Free air conditioning and bull bar. That's almost $3,000 of extra value. And here's another highlight. Navara STR comes with a free bull bar. That's over $900 of extra value. Nissan's end-of-year sale continues. It's the highlight of the new year.
It's all happening here at the KFC. The buzz, the crowd is...
One of this summer's greatest hits is KFC's Commentary Box.
Well, this really is super stuff.
With your choice of original or zinger burger.
Well, I can't believe it. This is marvellous.
A piece of our famous chicken.
Got it! Yes! A magnificent piece of chicken, this!
Chips and potato and gravy.
Well, they're combining brilliantly, these two.
And a Pepsi.
And that sounds absolutely marvellous.
This summer, it's just not cricket without KFC's Commentary Box.
A super effort, that from KFC.
Mitsubishi. Get red hot deals on Lancer during Mitsubishi's sizzling summer sellout. Get air, power steering and a 2-litre engine, all for just $19,990. The sizzling summer sellout at your Mitsubishi Diamond dealer now.
When the Queen accepted her invitation to the Royal Variety performance, she had no idea what she was in for.
Let's hear it for the beer!
The 75th Royal Variety performance premieres Friday.
A beautiful woman looking for her Prince Charming. You've seen reality dating shows, but you've never seen anything like this.
Well, hey, how are you?
Surprise! Introducing The Average Joes.
I am a total geek.
But then the most unbelievable thing happens.
I'm honestly torn between 4 guys.
Until they're faced with a series of twists they never expected. Reality TV so real, it hurts.
Thank you.
I know. Oh, starts Thursday.
Performance that's addictive. Luxuries you've always wanted. Style that's irresistible. The all-new Mazda 3 sedan and hatch. Good things come in threes.
Shane isn't handling his schoolwork like he used to.
I think he needs more personal attention, but we can't help him.
We can by calling Kip McGrath.
Can we afford that?
It's not that expensive, and for Shane's sake, we can't afford not to.
Contact your local centre now. Bunbury shoppers, a truckload of $2 bargains is stocked and available now. Save on something for everyone at 64 Victoria Street 7 days a week. It's exceptional shopping. Don't miss out on the value this week when Dawn's $2 shop is in Bunbury.
Looking for cheaper liquor? Come and get it at Candelo's. Candelo's are cheaper. Jim Beam Bourbon, $24.99. Amarula Cream, $21.99. Beer, wine and spirits. Candelo's are cheaper. Hardy's RR range, $4.99. Seaview Champagne, $5.99. All wine, $13 to the dozen. Candelo's are cheaper. Woodstock and Cola, $9.99 a six-pack. UDL's $9.99 a six-pack. Emu Draft Blocks, $21.99. Bunbury, Jallora and Waterloo. Candelo's are cheaper.
Being an entertainment guru is simple. With DVC's Easy For Me summer range of gourmet specials. Everything's pre-prepared, like sensational tropical beef and Mediterranean lamb kebabs, reef and beef, chicken satay sticks, famous beef burgers and more. And what's more, the ladies think I'm a genius.
Peter, you're on fire.
After a fun-filled trip to Hawaii, you'd be chilled out, relaxed and stress-free until...
Mother read the ticket wrong. We gotta get out here in 15 minutes. Let's go, man. We got a plane to catch. Come on.
You look so cute when you're mad.
My wife and kids tomorrow. Then, where do you go to look like Kath and Kim? That 70s show.
I happen to know a few patients down at the hospital who would love a manicure. It's just gonna perk them right up when they come out of their comas.
That 70s show tomorrow.
You can record times like this on your phone. You can save time shopping online from your fridge. You can work from home on your notebook. So you can sit back and enjoy life. LG. Life's good.
The world's hottest rock band, Jet. Their sensational debut album, Get Bored.
3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
Jet, Get Bored, out now.
He's a werewolf. Rules will be broken. There can be no such union. Love will be tested.
I kill you too just for helping me.
And two worlds will collide. Underworld.
The Young Farmers in Drought Survival Fund was set up to help young farming families get through the worst drought in 100 years. So far we've helped 38 families. And while we've had some rain, the majority of farmers remain drought declared.
Smorgon Steel, provider of quality steel products to industry and trades across WA, proudly bring you Fielder's Precision Roll Form Deluxe Profile Door Frames. Ideal for both commercial and residential applications. Custom made to your specifications right here in WA. Always insist on Fielder's door frames when quality is required. Call your local Smorgon Steel store to find out more. Smorgon Steel, leaders in steel.
Everything ready?
There are 2 men at the front and 1 at the back. Scotty's riding up the patrol ridge.
I got him! I got Quigley!
It's unscripted and uncensored, which is why it's so damn good.
Just hang out and shoot celebrities.
All the goss as we uncover the real lives of Hollywood's hottest stars.
What's up?
Celebrities Uncensored. Thursday.
It's Retrovision's massive summer sellout. 3 days only, too good to miss, one massive sellout. Prices have been slashed on our huge range of all the best brands. Hurry, don't miss Retrovision's massive summer sellout. Starts tomorrow.
We've got it!
Hilary Duff is hot. With 3 hit singles. Hilary Duff, Metamorphosis, in store now.
We've made those changes you've wanted to the lounge, and just look what we've done to little Jodie's bedroom.
When building, ask your builder what plans they've made for termites. To termites, your house is nothing but food, but the unique stainless steel mesh of TermiMesh keeps termites out. Tell your builder you want TermiMesh, the ultimate termite protection. Call 1-800-444-468.
How does Queen Seeds play with Chill Lasting 98% fat free?
Run! Shark! I think I lost him.
Queen Seeds play with Chill Lasting 98% fat free by running from sharks.
My dad played a big part in my confidence and self-esteem, especially through my teenage years when I was, meeting boys and working out how I fit in with my looks and things like that. If your dad tells you you're beautiful, then you really believe it.
For the monster reality show of 04.
Meet 5 everyday couples from 5 cities. They reckon they can build and open a restaurant from scratch.
It'll be easy.
The others are going to lose.
They have no idea what they're in for.
We eat out of it. Does that count?
Simon's very good at cooking on the barbecue.
And the cool part is, these restaurants are real and in your city.
Perth will crush them.
I'm going to love this.
The monster reality show with Bite. My Restaurant Rules. This February.
Filthy rich Paris Hilton and Lionel Richie's daughter Nicole are giving up their lavish lifestyle for the biggest challenge of their lives.
Can it get any worse?
It gets a lot worse. Can they survive the simple life?
A music legend is about to become the judge of all judges. Joining Pop Stars Live, Molly. Coming this February.
Golden West News with Noel Brunning.
Tonight, official visit or party politics. What the critics say about John Howard's WA tour. More broken lines and more problems for Western Power. And hello, sailor. Hundreds of Americans come to town. And hello to you. Good to have your company. Also in news, farmers to sue over an attempt to sabotage the live sheep trade and why holidays in Bali are about to get easier for West Aussies. But first, Prime Minister John Howard's on official government business during his 4-day whirlwind tour of WA. Coincidentally, most of that business is taking place in marginal seats. So, should taxpayers foot the bill for what's being dubbed an unofficial election campaign?
If you didn't know better, you'd assume Prime Minister John Howard's on the campaign trail. But he's not. Not officially, anyway.
In the lead up to an election and the fact that he's going to marginal seats, he's crossing over a lot of legitimate work as Prime Minister, visiting the people of Western Australia with quite clearly party political work.
The PM's visit to WA is a taxpayer-funded trip to carry out official duties. But in between those duties, the Prime Minister is campaigning for his Liberal Party, especially in marginal seats, electorates where a small number of votes could make the difference between a Labor win or a Liberal win. So far, Mr Howard's plugged party policy on everything from national security to family stability to swinging voters. At least some of the Prime Minister's appearances have been at fundraising functions for the Liberal Party. Tomorrow, the Prime Minister will fly to the marginal federal seat of Kalgoorlie, where he'll attend a luncheon hosted by federal Liberal MP Barry Hass. More than 300 VIP guests are expected to attend the fundraiser, which costs $70 a head. Policy analyst Lance McMahon says this presidential-style politics has crept in from the United States, and because all parties do it, no one pays much attention.
The Parliament, through its estimates committees, has been looking at this issue, but so far, probably because both sides of the Parliament, in fact all political parties, benefit from the current system, we haven't seen much action on behalf of the taxpayer.
I think most of the taxpayers take quite a cynical view that politicians do tend to probably misuse funds.
Natalie Bonjolo in Perth for Golden West News.
Western Power's in strife again. This time a farmer's found a power line he says has been broken or down for at least 6 months. He calls it a catastrophe waiting to happen. And until now, Western Power knew nothing about it.
It's a worrying sight. Electrical power wires severed and lying on the ground. Ian Findlay noticed the problem when his cattle got tangled in this piece of broken power line. It's what Western Power call an earth line. Ian has no idea how long the wire has been lying on the ground. Yesterday, a Western Power linesman told Ian the wire either broke or a work crew cut it and forgot to replace it.
If they've cut them and then left them on the ground for all this time, that's pretty bad. But when I examined them carefully this morning, it looks like one of them has been cut and the other two, and in 2 places, just corroded through with age.
Western Power told Golden West News today the situation was not dangerous and the system could operate safely without the earth wire. But Ian Findlay's not happy the safety of his line's been compromised.
Power lines worry us, and the old power lines and the state of the power lines. I think there's a huge job for Western Australia to put these things right, because we people out in the bush and all over WA are living in fear.
This afternoon, a Western Power crew began work to repair the line. The fire at nearby Tenterden, which killed 2 women and destroyed millions of dollars worth of property, started on a faulty Western Power line. Sagging wires and strong winds meant an upper line touched the earth wire, sparking a pole-top fire. Astrid Saventi in Narrackup for Golden West News.
The Farmers Federation has decided to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a legal campaign. Money set aside for desperate times like the drought will now be used to sue animal activists.
Tim Darcy's a second-generation farmer, and like most cattle breeders in the north, he relies mainly on live exports for income.
If that was to stop, immediately overnight, those areas would be, I guess you could say, you'd be broke. You'd go broke.
And Mr Darcy fears our live export trade's in serious trouble after last year's Cormo Express fiasco and contamination of a feedlot in Portland, Victoria by animal liberationists, which threatened Australia's future trade with the Middle East. WA's pastoralists and graziers vowed to bring those responsible to justice by using money from a national fighting fund to fight them in court. This week, the National Farmers Federation agreed to use money from the fund to mount a legal challenge.
It'll be a very expensive action, and we'll be certainly making sure that contamination can't go ahead in Australia again.
The PGA says Australia can't afford liberationists jeopardising the country's billion-dollar live trade industry.
This is an Australian trade that's vital to Australians and particularly Western Australians. We don't want Australian people interfering with it by doing a feed contamination.
Natalie Bongiolo in Perth for Golden West News.
What do you think is West Aussie's most dangerous pastime? You may be surprised to know it's one of our favourites as well.
This is Salmon Holes, a popular fishing spot near Albany. Last September, Nathan Drew became the 19th person to drown here in 30 years. His dad, Wayne, says accidents on the south coast have to stop.
We believe it's nearly happening at one near miss a week, so that's 52 near misses a year, and that's a lot of people taking chances.
The study was done by the Great Southern Public Health Unit. It found that 58% of accidents happened while people were fishing from rocks.
We can target those areas to put in place rescue equipment and hopefully save someone's life.
And I think people would be surprised if they actually realised how many near misses there were on the coast, but people don't talk about that. They get out of the water, they're in shock, they just go home, and nothing further gets done about it.
Last year, an audit of Australian beaches found that 40% of the country's most dangerous beaches were on WA's south coast. The local study will be used to create a coastal safety education program for schools and the fishing community.
Just be aware that rock fishing is a dangerous sport. They shouldn't be taking risks along this coastline.
Astrid Saventi in Albany for Golden West News.
A new airline's launched its plan to make Bali more accessible for country West Aussies. But others have tried before and failed. So what's so good about these guys?
It's what they've been waiting for. Direct flights to tropical Bali from Broome and Karratha start next month. But airline companies have tried and failed on this venture before. Now Austasia says it will succeed where others haven't.
Those other 5 operators were operating from Broome and Port Hedland. In our analysis, Karratha was a better option in terms of population. And Broome was the best option because of potential to create inbound tourism.
Austasia's Managing Director Ed Turner says the 737 service they've run from Jakarta to Christmas Island has given them a taste of what to expect.
We've had 3 years of very good history of operating in a very small town of 1,500 people. If we can operate there, we can certainly operate to Broome and Karratha.
The difficulty in the past is securing enough passengers from outbound Australia to make the route work.
The Friday flight will go from Denpasar to Broome, then Karratha and back to Denpasar. And with 7 nights accommodation, will set you back about $900.
So we're budgeting for a 2-flight operation in this region, and we think that will be sustainable. It may take 12 months to get there.
Kath Trimbley in Broome for Golden West News.
Sometimes it's the little issues that divide a community. In this case, it's a path for walkers and cyclists, one the people of Albany worked long and hard for. But now it's caused no end of disagreement.
These sharp curves have caused all the fuss and bother in Albany. The steep path has 6 tight turns within 100 metres, and many bike riders say it's impossible to get down the hill without crossing over the dividing lines.
No, a bike rider can't get down here safely. While we've been standing here, we've already viewed other bike riders that are coming down and are cutting the corners, and really it's the only way. It's not the fault of the bike rider, it's the fault of the path.
But other bike riders and walkers say the path is fine the way it is, and bike riders should just get off and walk down. Albany City Council built the path. The council says it's not dangerous and it meets all the regulations.
And we're confident now that with bike riders taking due care on the pathway, that they will be safe.
Since receiving a number of complaints, the council has put up these barricades, painted more safety markings and erected signs. But bikers like Evelyn Savage, who broke her arm trying to ride down the path, say it's not enough and the steep curves have to go.
I feel for the small kids, basically, because if they come round, they're a lot lighter than what I would have been and they'd just fly.
Astrid Saventi in Albany for Golden West News.
Coming up, the new health issue that's getting workers in trouble with the boss and all those sailors. We'll tell you where next.
On Today Tonight, how young is too young?
They're reading more, they're hothousing them more.
Parents sending 4-year-olds to teaching clinics to beat the other kids.
His maths are so much better now.
Helping or harming.
You're doing so well.
Today Tonight with Monica Koss.
RSM Bird Cameron, Chartered Accountants, throughout regional Western Australia. We count, you matter.
Good evening. Once again, soil has its say.
Baldness isn't something that just affects humans. Soil can get a bit thin on top too. Ladies, now there's a cure for soil baldness. CSBP Superphos. Its ideal balance of phosphorus and sulfate sulfur will have clover and grass leaping out of your soiled scalp. Apply CSBP Superphos and stand well back.
CSBP. Grow to your full potential.
Crikey, someone get a sheep.
Jez's mum. Hasn't slept a night since the crash. Nice work, Pete. Real nice. So, this is where it all happens.
Tell me.
Okay. You'll be heading this way, doing your usual 10, 15 Ks over. Ute comes out here. By the time you go to hit the skids, it's just too late. No time to wash off the speed, see? Then blam! One dead Jez.
So it's the Ute's fault?
Wake up, Pete. Pete.
Pete.
Let's go.
Shania Twain up. 4 massive hits, 1 massive album. Shania Twain up. Get the specially priced double CD now.
Smorgon Steel, provider of quality steel products to industry and trades across WA, proudly bring you Fielder's Precision Roll Form Deluxe Profile Door Frames. Ideal for both commercial and residential applications. Custom made to your specifications right here in WA. Always insist on Fielder's door frames when quality is required. Call your local Smorgon Steel store to find out more. Smorgon Steel, leaders in steel.
Southwest Member of Parliament Bernie Masters just refuses to quit. His own Liberal Party has knocked back Bernie Masters twice. But now Mr Masters, the member for Vass, is lining up for one last chance. It started back in December when Mr Masters was dumped as preferred candidate in favour of Busselton Shire President Troy Buswell. Then last night, Mr Masters lost his appeal. But he still has one more chance. This Saturday, the Liberal State Council has the power to overturn the local branch and go with Mr Masters.
Open to me is to stand as an independent.
Remember the words of that old song, Summertime and the Living is Easy? Well, there's another old song that says it ain't necessarily so. Because sometimes, summertime is dangerous too. That burning sun and summer heat can cause serious health problems. Here's how to stay well.
6 glasses of water every day, but that's just for starters.
Each person is different. We all have different sized bodies, different levels of physical activity that we do, and we're in different environments, like we might be in air conditioning all day, or we might be outside working all day, so we do need different amounts.
Mining companies have made dehydration a big safety issue. Some workers are issued with sports drinks, and if they don't keep their fluids up, they can be taken off the job.
Every day there's a certain amount of water that you lose that you just can't escape from losing, so you do need to drink water every day.
The most obvious sign of dehydration is being thirsty, but some experience dizziness and fatigue. At this stage, the damage is already being done. Dehydration can shut down your liver and affect your heart rate. It even causes fainting. To keep your fluids up, you should drink a glass of water as soon as you get up in the morning. Have a glass of water with every meal or snack you have as well. And if you're playing sport, sip water throughout and have a big drink afterwards.
It's fairly easy, especially in this hot weather that we're having right now, and especially with some people not drinking enough water as they should do and having other things.
David Patali in Geraldton for Golden West News.
A South West company's been fined almost $13,000 over a tragic workplace accident. A new employee at work for just 45 minutes lost his thumb and finger in a saw accident. Whiteland Milling from Bustleton pleaded guilty to not providing proper safety training or guards on an electric saw. Well, it's been a big day in our north. Hundreds of American sailors have hit Broome after 6 months in the Middle East, and they're very keen to have some fun.
Watch out, Broome, the Navy's come to town, and so have 240 sailors all ready to stock up on some supplies and to have some fun.
It was to get some gas, some food, some stores, and also allow the guys to relax and enjoy themselves for a few days, because they've worked hard and they certainly earned it.
USS Jarrett left base in San Diego last August and has been escorting other Navy vessels in the Gulf ever since. It took the ship 2 weeks to get from its last port of call in Africa to Broome.
Basically, we go out there, escort and surveil, and kind of an inexpensive ship with plenty of mission areas.
The 20-year-old frigate's in Broome till Friday, and the ship's commanding officer says Broome's just the spot because the crew prefers to have stopovers away from the big cities.
I think the small towns actually win with the sailors just because the informality and the closeness they can get with the local population. So Broome has a lot to offer. Great friendly local folks.
The ship leaves for the United States on Friday and is expected to arrive late March. Rebecca Boteler, Broome for Golden West News.
Watch out, Broome. Bianca's away till next week, so I'm looking after sport with the big bush race of the day. And look who else has come to town.
A beautiful woman looking for her Prince Charming. You've seen reality dating shows, but you've never seen anything like this.
Well, hey, how are you?
Surprise! Introducing The Average Joes.
I am a total geek.
But then the most unbelievable thing happens.
I'm honestly torn between 4 guys.
Until they're faced with a series of twists they never expected. Reality TV so real, it hurts.
Thank you.
Starts tonight.
The new underwater observatory at the Bustleton Jetty is now open. This unique natural water world can now be enjoyed by everyone. The Bustleton Jetty experience. Call reservations now and prepare to be amazed.
Time for romance. Time to unwind. Time to relax. It's time for the Broadwater Dunsborough Beach Resort, your own piece of paradise, where you can book 2 nights accommodation and receive a 3rd night free.
A day at Yallingup Shearing Shed really is a unique experience, where the whole family can get a taste of traditional farming life and see the largest range of wool clothing in Australia. Yallingup Shearing Shed on Wildwood Road.
Sounds of the ocean, a soft, salty breeze. Take a break now at the award-winning Geograph Bayview Resort and take advantage of our special package designed to give the whole family a break.